Here is a Lasko box BN. I believe this is considered the premium model. What the difference is between this and the Weather Shield, I have absolutely no idea. It looks exactly the same to me. And I find it hard to believe that the motor is any different in that Weather Shield one than this one. The control knob is the same, the handle's the same, the blade appears to be the same, the guard is the same other than the badge. I have no idea. I don't even think that there's really any difference. But I kind of like these. I think they're decent. I think for a newer product, not bad at all. They move decent air. They're a little bit noisy, but they move decent air and they last a long time. I think the circular guard is a much better choice aerodynamically than the horizontal guard like on the 3733 and so forth. So there's our tripod kick for the video. This one, the informations indicate that it's the model. I've never seen the informations written quite like this before. It's the model 3723 92003. I don't know what that means. And I think we're just not going to know what year this is from because it's kind of like the stamp failed. Really can't see it at all. You see the 2, but nothing after that. Oh, maybe 07? Yeah, 07 actually. I could see it in the light. So it's a 06, 07 model, so it's got some age to it. Whoa. A piece of plastic just fell out. I think that's like one of the pieces of the feet. So it's kind of pathetic. The guard is so horrifically off-center compared to the hub. It's not even close. It's comical. And the back is the same way. It's not even remotely in the center of the fan. It's comical. It's not in the center of the motor at all. It's just totally not correct. It's got to be almost an inch off. And it's like some kind of a molding defect because the guard is on both sides, you know, the same. Unbelievable. Okay. Well, this one definitely has some hours on it. The motor's pretty dusty. Blades have some dust on them. The guard's a little bit dusty. The feet must have kept falling off, so they tried to tape it on at some point. Now we just got a sticky mess down here. Yeah, it's going to be all sticky. Seems like the blade may be severely out of balance or something. I did plug this up at the Goodwill just to make sure that it ran before I bought it, and it did run. I paid $5 for the thing. The switch is all not correct. I don't know, is that just a matter of turning it around? Yeah. Okay, now it's correct. The Weather Shield one has a logo there too. I'm not sure if it fell off of this one or it was different or just didn't have one. It's got the infamous blue, the fuse, the plug. Okay, it's plugged in now. Let's start it up on the low. It's got a very slow low. Almost like the old Marco motor models. This is the 1.1 amp version, which seems to be the same as what they make today. All the better ones are 1.1 amps, while the cheaper ones like the 3733 and the cool colors are only 0.9 amps. And there is a big difference between the two. I think these are much so worth the extra couple of dollars. So it's moving decent air. It's not that loud at all. It's definitely out of balance, but it's not crazy. I don't even really feel it much. And then maybe the bearings are just really good on this. Yeah, the speed is almost identical to the old Marco motor models. That's kind of interesting. Alright, let's go up to number 2. A big increase in speed. I'm very concerned that this is going to fall over. Yeah, it's just about to go over. Now I'm starting to feel the balance issue. Yeah, it's moving good air. It's not overly loud. It'll move much more air once it's cleaned. I don't know why the low is so slow. That's odd. It's nice, but it's odd. Kind of seems like a little underpowered to me. Maybe it's just dirty. It's definitely pretty out of balance though. It's quite out of balance. Bearings are still good. As is often the case, I find that the motors in these things, as long as you kept them clean, they really did run for quite a while. Very seldom do I come across one of these with bad bearings. Okay, well it works. The speeds are a little odd. It's got a nice slow low, which is great, but that's kind of out of character for one of these. Well, we'll go ahead and clean it up and probably get a lot of use out of this thing.